Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another 90-day fiance. This is a tell-all part 2. Thank God it was only an hour because I was like, I cannot take another 2-hour tell-all. Let's go ahead and get into the end of season 7 tell-all. So, Natalie says that she and Mike are still in a relationship, even though it's on pause right now because we ended asking them what was the status of their relationship. She feels like she's talking to a wall. He feels like he's talking to a wall. I feel like I'm talking to a wall when I say y'all need to let it go. But they're still going through the visa process. Natalie doesn't know if she'll actually come to America if she gets her visa, but they're still going through the process. I guess what else can y'all do? I mean, y'all already put the paperwork in. So then we move on to Angela and Michael, and watching them cry and be so upset that his visa got denied, and Angela thinking that Michael didn't do something or didn't say the right thing, but in some way is responsible for why he didn't get citizenship. I'm like, maybe because of the current state of affairs in this country, and maybe Nigeria is considered a shithole country. So, I mean, I'm not sure, but Angela says that it has not been easy, but they keep coming back to one another. I said, y'all sure do. And then y'all keep coming back to TLC to show us. I'm tired. Michael's friends join, all right? Y'all know that Michael has the one friend that tries to be nice, the one asshole friend, and the other friend that's just there to create some balance, okay? He ain't really saying much or nothing, but it's better to have 3 stooges than just 2. The asshole one calls Angela a pumpkin and calls her trashy. I said, not a pumpkin, not a trashy pumpkin. I cannot. Angela gets upset. She jumps up. She's talking to the screen, telling them that they better cut them off, and she's the classiest trashy bitch they've ever seen, and she bet they won't say that to her face, like just going off. And then she says that if they don't cut the friends off, that she and Michael are leaving. She's like, come on Michael, let's go. I'm like, y'all are not even in the same country. She talking to Michael like he about to get up and meet her in the back or some shit. I was like, what is going on here? And Sean is trying to regain control of the set, and she's like, okay Angela, Michael, everybody just calm down. We're gonna say goodbye to the friends. Goodbye friends. Let them go. But they just laughing. They laughing at Angela, and she's pissed off and threatening them, and Michael is like, I don't know why they disrespect my woman, and he needs to be lucky I don't knock more than glasses off his ass, just going off about the friends. And then of course everybody has to add their 2 cents, namely Robert, okay, about how they're hating and how you gonna talk to that man woman like that. Same old same. All right, Michael's friends are assholes, we recognize that, but Angela is ridiculous, disrespectful, and honestly it seems as if she's fetishizing their friend. All right, but ultimately when people get in relationships, they grow up, and just because y'all don't like her does not mean y'all have the right to disrespect her the way you do, asshole friend whose name I refuse to learn. So it is what it is. Nothing has changed between Angela and Michael. He's still not in America. She still wants him. She still hates his friends, and they're gonna continue on coming back to TLC over and over again until we beg them to stop. Well, guess what? I'm begging. Please stop. Please stop. I'm done. I don't want any more of Angela and Michael. But I know that there's a whole subset of trashy bitches that loves her. For some reason, this episode, Angela has taken to Mike and Natalie and continues to tell Mike that he needs to fight for Natalie. Look how they have pushed through all of the trials and tribulations that they've had. Michael and Natalie can do it too. They just have to keep pushing. And I'm just kind of like, Angela, shut up. Like, I'm just over her with all of that, telling Mike to keep pushing through Natalie's barriers. Natalie is a fucking nut, okay? Stop. Then we get to Jasmine and Blake. And Jasmine seemed way nicer during the reunion than she ever does during taping. Okay, I'm going to just say that. But his friends joined them, okay, the little couple. I forgot their names. I don't really be caring about the friends. I just don't, okay? Jasmine says that she does everything that Blake wants her to do. He doesn't do any of the things that she wants him to do, They really didn't have much conversation on their relationship, and I didn't understand why. Like, why didn't we delve into, their family dynamic? Why didn't we delve into the fact that it seems as if she ain't really that into him? Like, we didn't really talk about any of that. The only thing we talked about with Jasmine and Blake is that his friends feel as if she doesn't make a real effort with them. I feel like the friends care too much. Jasmine feels like she's a finished person. That's just the way Finny people are. I said, child, I've never met one, so I'm not going to argue with you about that. But she says that she's shy and she will put forth more of an effort with his friends because they feel like she thinks she's better than them and they're beneath her. So they don't deserve her attention or time, for her to get to know them. But the female friend was like, you should really try and make an effort before I really stop giving a shit. I said, as if somebody care. Not in a relationship with you, sis. Okay? That little black boy is in a relationship with you. Ain't nobody over here in a relationship with you. They say goodbye. They go on break. And Jasmine talks about how uncomfortable it is for her to talk in this setting this way. I said, is that what it is? You got social anxiety, Jasmine? Okay. Well, we gonna let y'all go. Y'all, why the hell the blue contacts? Why? For what? For who? Who asked for that? I don't know why he always has to just go over the line a little bit too much. Like the contacts, okay, whatever. It just didn't look good to me. It looked scary. I don't know why he thought that was cute, but you know what? I digress. Let's move on. We go back to Mike and Natalie and their differences in religion and belief systems. He isn't exactly an atheist because he believes in something, that's a greater power. He just feels like it's called something different. He believes in aliens. And she's a serious Orthodox Catholic. So yeah, these are two different things. I don't know why they thought they could be together if they both felt so strongly about it. Like, I feel like she feels more strongly than he does. But the thing that aggravates me is they ask her, like, okay, y'all want to have kids. The biggest issue is she wants her child to not be confused. But the question is then asked, well, aren't your kids gonna eventually make their own decisions as it pertains to religion anyway? At some point, they're gonna start making the decision for themselves, whether it's something that they've been taught or something that they seek out or, fall into. Like, people eventually make their own decisions when it comes to religion and belief systems and spirituality, okay? So they ask her, why can't y'all just let the kid eventually choose for themselves? And all she can say is what she wants is for everybody to be on the same accord. Well, if that's what you want, you need to find somebody that is already deep in that. Don't seek somebody out that don't have nothing to do with Orthodox Catholicism and then be trying to convert them. Why? Is that something that you've always wanted to do? It is convert some man with your eyes and your vagina into Catholicism? Like, cut it out. Let's talk about all the premarital sex y'all are having. Miss, I'm a strong Orthodox Catholic. I'll let it go. Sasha speaks up and says that he doesn't think that she should be pushing Mike into anything, and that's what it feels like she's trying to push him into being a Catholic. And he says, based off of his life, he felt like he was pushed in his relationships, and look at him on wife number 3. I said, ain't nobody push you. Boy, stop. Okay? Ain't nobody push you to do nothing. It's obvious you've been doing whatever the hell you want to do this entire time. And anytime somebody doesn't agree with doing what you want to do, it feels like you're being pushed. Shut up. Not the same situation. Sasha, shut up. They get into how Natalie could never answer whether she loved Mike or not. And why, they seem to be hiding something, whatever the underlying issue is, and why she couldn't say that she loved him. Everybody is trying to understand, what the fuck is going on, because we're all confused at this point. And eventually what comes out after all of this conversation, everybody trying to just wrap their heads around whatever the hell Natalie and Mike are hiding. Mike explains how one of his very close friends, who's a female, was getting married. Okay, he was supposed to stay at an aunt's house, but they went out, they got drunk or had a good time, whatever. He ends up sleeping at the woman's house, and her husband was out with his friends, so he never came home that night. So it ended up being him and his friend at the house alone. Nothing happened, but Natalie is upset about that. Then Natalie and the friend got into it, and the friend told her that he was never going to marry Natalie. So now Natalie is upset and feels as if something happened. She feels as if she's been betrayed. She feels as if she's been cheated on. And Robert was like, see, that's why we don't say nothing at all. Because if we say anything, y'all gonna think we did something. And I also felt like, why would he tell you that happened if it was something, to hide? Like, if it was something to hide, he could have just kept that shit to himself altogether and made you believe he slept where he was supposed to sleep at. I think Natalie was looking for an excuse to hold something over his head. I think that as soon as that happened, it's like, oh my God, I can dig my heels into this. He hurt me, he betrayed me, and I can use this to control him and maybe guilt him into becoming a Catholic and doing what I want him to do. Like, that's what I see when I see Natalie. Everybody wanted to feel bad for her, but I didn't feel bad for her. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I don't feel bad for her because I feel like she's manipulative. That shit happened a year ago and you don't have any real evidence. You should have been mad for a minute and then got over it or broke up with his ass. We're a year from that. And you're still going through the K-1 visa process and y'all still got engaged and everything. Like, this is just stupid to me. She was acting like she caught him with his dick in somebody. I just kind of was like, that's it? Like, I understand you being mad about that initially, but a year later, we're still talking about that and you can't say that you love him because of it. You just using it to control him. That's really all she's doing. That's just how I see it. I'm sorry. So that was basically it, y'all. After that, we see people kind of, wrapping up the storylines as they leave with the little confessionals, and Marcel and Anna feel stupid. I was like, Robert and Annie look like they gonna be all right, okay? Even though they never got any resolve with Stephanie and Ben. Fuck them people. Like, y'all don't need no resolve with them. Forget them, all right? Mike and Natalie are still up in the air, and Angela is going back to Nigeria to see about Mary and Michael and see where they can go from there. I feel like the fact that she hasn't married him yet just says a lot to me, And then we see Angela talking to Michael, telling him that he needs to go and beg Natalie for them to get back together. Child, I said, no, you need to find a woman who believes in aliens, like I said last review, okay? Because I'm over it. Anyway, y'all, it wasn't much. That's it. That's all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next one.